Hey, it's a new day. I haven't taken the boys to school yet, but check it out. I got this hung up on the door yesterday. Still got some work to do on it. I need to put a back on it. Doesn't have a back on it. Things will obviously just kind of fall right out of it. So, that's one thing I need to take care of today. I got through most of the piles, but I haven't distributed them. I've got a bin over here that I emptied out and refilled with, like, gift bag, like birthday bags, tissue paper, like all that kind of stuff. I have to find a home for it. I have a project over here that I'm going to have to either do and then put into place or find a new home for. And then after that, it's time to start digging in to our arrow garden and getting it planted and getting all this turned back into soil instead of bricks. And we get to start doing what we're going to do with this space over here. The fun part. We'll be done with the stressful part and on to the fun part. So I'm getting really excited, and I will see you guys after I get these boys taken to school and I put myself together a little better. So, catch you in a flash. Those words that you don't want to hear. Mommy, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. In the car. In the car. We're getting in the truck. I'm about to take the boys to school and put them in their car seats. The littlest one. Mommy, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna throw up. Threw up while we were brushing our teeth. He's been doing this. He's gotten out of school 3 times in the last 2 weeks for throwing up. And so I thought he was faking, right? So I was like, no, you're going to school. Like, did you, I figured he shoved his toothbrush down his throat. But no. Nope. And he got that in the toilet. I give credit where credit's due. Anyways, so we're getting in the truck, and he's, I'm going to throw up. So I pull him back out really quick, and I'm like, don't you spit that out in here. I'm like, you wait. He's got a mouthful. And, like, he gets out of his car seat and onto the grass. Okay, great, fine. Not in my truck, not on himself, not, okay, all right. I'm like, okay, so, I'm like, you need, like, we have to take your brother to school still, so you're going to have to chill. You're going to still have to ride along in the truck, whatever, you know. I can hear him back there saying something. Can't hear what he's saying. He's behind his coat. It's all up and around like this. Out the front. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, it's starting to stink in here. Great. Thank God the school's closed. So, he throws up. I get the other one dropped off. We come back home. I open the door and, like, there's vomit everywhere. I'm like, I gotta go get a towel, buddy. Hold on. So I ran in the house, I grabbed a towel, I cleaned up what I could, and then got him unsnapped from the 5-point harness, of course, because he's still small. He's in kindergarten and he's a little dude. He's still got all this jazz going on in front of him. So now I have all this to clean, too. Okay. And his coat. So we get it, I get him out of the car seat. I get him mostly cleaned up, whatever. At least I think it's mostly cleaned up. We get in the house. I go to take his coat off. Inside of his coat, all down the front of his shirt, oh my God, this poor kid sat in that car seat, just throwing up the whole ride. Like motion sickness, just bleh. And I'm like, oh no. And here I am thinking he's faking, right? Which he probably has been for some of these, but so that's how my morning started out, and I just don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Like, I don't know how much I'm gonna get done down here. I have a kid now, vomiting kid, and he's okay now. He's not throwing up, but, like, he's just laying on the couch, too, so. But, I have a lot I want to get done down here. And of course, I don't know. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done, of course. Sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah. I guess we just get done what we can. We get done what we get done, and what we don't, we don't. That's what's going on this morning. Okay, I got breakfast out of the way. I feel a lot better. And I was thinking, while I was up there eating, about what needs to happen. There's a few things here that need to find a home. Like I said, I had that one Rubbermaid tote that I emptied out and then refilled that I need to find a home for. And then I have that project. I either need to do it and film it while I do it, or find a new home for it for the time being. I think I'm gonna have to get the flour dumped into the. I got a new bin for my flour. I could get it. Okay. I got one of these guys for my flour. But my flour is up on the shelf here in a bag still, so I need to get it put in. Okay, guys. This is a corner shelf I was going to use up here, but decided I'd not to, so that's going to go back to where it came from. This is stuffing for, like, pillows that I have been storing. I need to just make a pillow and be done with it. That is a couple of light fixtures. They're both lanterns. And I'm hoping to get somebody to come in here and hook them up for me. We'll see what happens. I have 2 people in the household who are capable of this. I started cleaning this area up, but it doesn't look like it because I threw a bunch more crap back into it. I brought this thing in from out there. I need to grab the broom and sweep. I'm just moving around the room. We started at the door, and we're working our way around the room so you know what's going on. So, and then this is what we got going on over here, and then, so, like, there's really nothing to happen in this corner back here until we get to, like, right here. This is all plant stuff, except for, with the exception of that, and then cleaning stuff, of course, but everything else, plant stuff. Plant stuff, seeds, plant stuff, plant lights, plant stuff, arrow garden, soil. I need to find somewhere to put this solar panel. I'm not sure where I'm going to store it, but I need to find somewhere safe for it. I need to find a new home for the paper shredder. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the paper shredder, but I want it to be somewhere handy where I can use it frequently. And then we have all of this to decorate and deal with. This whole shelf that we have a lot of planting to do right now. So, like, we're at the point where we need to get into the seeds and start filling arrow gardens with what we're going to plant and deciding what we're going to plant in them. Because we have 2. They're not both arrow. That one's a arrow garden name. But this one's an off-brand that I got. I got it for $22 on Black Friday, you guys. So worth it. So, yeah. But, so I have 2 of those now. And, I want to get those going. And then I suppose I start planting. First thing first, we gotta constitute all this soil and get it mixed down because I have other stuff that's gonna get mixed with it to make it better for planting in. I made it to there, but then I didn't. I brought my laptop down and I have the webcam hooked up to it. This gives us almost a full shot of the room. So we have made our way around the room. Oh, the only thing I didn't show you was the rocking chair. And it's got a box sitting on top of it. And it's a box of paperwork that I have to go through. So that kind of goes hand in hand with the shredder over here. So not really. So that's what's going on in the room. You got the tour. I should have showed you out there too. And I mean, the pantry was already done once. But I'm going to have to go back through because like I said, I showed you guys. I've been throwing stuff back out there. because I was trying to sort and I needed room to spread out. And I've got that. I think, let's just go out quick. I think I've got it mostly taken care of. But I do have, like I said, I have these that are a project as well. 2 headboards. We're going to make those into planters too. I said, I told you I'll film it. I will film it. And then I've got my folding chairs. Usually they're all right there. I don't know if they're still going to fit there since I put this rack up. So I might have to find a new home for them. There's room in the laundry room. If nothing else, I can put them in there. But that'll be the next room that I have to go into and start tackling. But I probably won't take you guys for that one. But I'm going through room by room in my house. And I'm reorganizing. And honestly, my room and this space were 2 of the last spaces that need to be done. I did the laundry room a year ago, so it just needs refreshed. And just, you know, kind of touch back up and whatever. But yeah, so we've got it. I got to figure out this light. It's like a kid's light type thing, and it's great. It works great and all that, but I just don't like it anymore. But I want that cord, so at the very least, I'm going to cut the cord off it and keep the cord. Because, you know, a cord that length is not cheap, guys. That's like a 10-foot cord. So, I mean, it's raveled up. It's a long cord. I want to keep that. Yeah. So, I mean, we're coming, and like I said, it's time to plant the potatoes. So that's going to be one of our first projects, is getting the potatoes planted. And once the potatoes are planted, they'll come into this room. So you guys, I'm so excited about this. These containers, I showed you I got these containers, right? You can't read it, but you can see that. It says, punch out for drainage. None of the companies do this, you guys. This is awesome. Dollar Tree, of all places. Dollar Tree. I don't remember what I paid for them, but they were cheap. That's all I remember. They were cheap as heck. Bought them in bulk. It was a good deal. So, if you go online to Dollar Tree, you have, most of the time, a lot of things you have to buy in bulk. That time, I really didn't mind that I had to buy in bulk because I needed a lot of them. So, definitely worked out to my advantage. And if you buy the ones that you see at the other stores, they're bigger than these. They're a little bit longer. The plastic is a little better, but we all know plastic doesn't break down anyways, so I'm really not worried about these. Plus, I'm just throwing dirt in them and planting them. So, dirt. I hate that word. I'm sorry. Soil. You don't grow anything in dirt. You grow things in soil. So, yeah, this, yeah, I'm super excited about that, because all I have to do is take a screwdriver and a hammer and just punch them right out for drainage. It's already got it all done for me. It's super nice. Super good deal. If you're doing any kind of projects like this, get you some. But I am working right now on trying to come up with a design for a planter style thing that I can do. And I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to do like a pole style planter, tower, pole, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just going to take them and I'm going to screw them to the side of this board here so that it can lean up against a fence, or I can pound it into the ground if I want to, or whatever. And then I have a tiered planter that I can actually fit quite a lot of stuff in. But I'm going to use it for in here. I'm not actually going to take this one out unless, well, it depends on what I plant in. I might take it out. Never say never, right? So yeah, great deal. Cool ideas for DIY stuff. I prefer to do DIY stuff because it saves you a ton of money. And I'm cheap. Okay, so now that we got a whole bunch of these filled up with soil, I don't even know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I filled 12 of them. I have this kit right here. It says grow 10 popular herbs. I got this kit off Amazon. Not going to use, obviously I'm not going to use these for this. I'm going to plant all of the seeds that came in the packets in these. I'm going to plant all of them in these bigger planters. That way I don't only plant just a few, but we've got, I'll show you here in a second. Let me, came with all kinds of stuff. Little snippers. A spray bottle for misting. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, and then you can label little labels. Interesting. Oopsies, I didn't need to do that. Oh, those are nice pots. Check out the bottoms. So, that's what I'm going to work on now, is getting these planted. I think some of them needed to soak, pre-soak. So I'll have to get those started. But yeah, this will be planting, getting all this stuff ready to go, like the where is that at? That I can see it right there. All of these planters, getting them ready to go, getting the arrow garden planted, all of that. That's what I'm going to be working on. Yeah, oh, I was going to show you. So we have basil, parsley, cilantro, thyme, dill, sage, Roman chamomile, rosemary, lavender, and chives. I know these need to soak for sure. So I'll probably soak the chives overnight, and I'll see what else I need to soak. I'll sit down and read them here. I'll sit down and I'll read through all the backs of these packets, and then I have, what did I say I have filled? 12. So I have 2 more to plant something in. I want to get my stevia planted, and there's one other thing I want to get planted. I can't remember what it is right now, so I got to go through my seeds. But that'll be a good start for in here. And then we're going to keep expanding, but I can't remember everything right now. I have a lot that I want to plant. So we'll just have to go from there. The biggest thing that I want to get in is the lettuce, the spinach, and our cherry tomatoes. Those 3 things I really want to get going. And then all the herbs, just all the herbs. I want all the herbs. So slowly continue to keep decorating up the space and planting things and getting things where they're supposed to be, and we'll go from there. So let's see. Chives need to soak. I know that for sure. Okay, Ryan, turn back on. What's up, dudes? So I don't know if you can see. Yep, you can see. I got some planters put up. I just need to plant them. Haven't planted them yet. So I've got to do that. I've got all of these here, these lovely guys. So we started on this wall and worked our way. I honestly thought I was going to be able to get more of these, but then I thought about it and I was like, it needs space in between them. I can't just like stack them one on top of the other. So that's what I came up with for that, and we're probably going to have more of that on this wall. I was actually hoping to have some like shelves type things and just a couple of different ideas. So I don't know, we'll see what I come up with. We'll see. I got a few scrap pieces of wood laying around that I can use for this, and we'll just see what I come up with. But that's what I got there, and I got that. So we got all our soil constituted. We've got planters filled. We got seeds that I'm going to start soaking shortly here. I'm not doing that right away. So we have planters filled, and finally, we're finally starting to get some of this stuff over for the focal wall area. We're finally getting it taken care of. I decided what I'm planting in my arrow gardens. Everything else, I have to sit down and go through seeds, and we'll probably sit down and do that together, but not today, because today I think is enough. I might be able to get down here tonight, but if I do, I'm not filming, so you'll see that tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I keep forgetting y'all are on.